All right, so this is my second $10,000 day of the week. Yesterday we had a $10,000 day. Today we had a $10,000 day. So $20,000 of total profit in the last 2 days. And I want to go over some things about like exactly what a $10,000 day looks like, how we even get there in the first place, and how to manage your discipline and your stress and your focus to be able to actually have these kinds of days, right? There's a difference between having a $200 day and a $10,000 day, right? And the main real difference is what happens in your brain. So today we're going to talk about all of that. I'm going to riff off the cuff this entire video. So if you like structured videos, I'm sorry, this is not going to be that. But I'm sure you guys can appreciate the personality. So with that being said, guys, yes, so today was a $10,000 day. We took two main trades, and these two trades were honestly in a very, very stressful and difficult market. As you can see right here, when we look at the overall market, it looks like garbage. I mean, today is just one of those days where trading is honestly extremely difficult. And so, your main thing that you have to do whenever you're trading on days like this is focus on a few of the main rules that we've talked about within my channel. And if you don't know, go watch all the rest of my videos as well, because it's going to be extremely important to know. You have to focus on the overall action you're seeing on the charts on larger time frames, right? Most of you guys get cooked because you go over to the 1 minute and you see, oh man, we have trends, so this is something that I got to get into. And it's like, well, you have to have multi-time frame analysis when you're going into your trades. So not only am I looking at the 2, not only am I looking at the 5, but I'm also scaling my eyes to the 15 and to the 1 hour while trading. And one thing you'll notice is that with the 15 and the 1 hour, there is nothing on this chart. There's no indicator, there's no like trading signal in the world that's going to tell you that there's a trade that should have been taken inside of this action. The trade we ended up taking was very, very simple. We come over here to our chart here, and you can see that with the Fibonacci retracement, we can go from the bottom of this range to the top of this range. There was one main trade that I took before all of the chop even started happening, which thank God we took it before then, because it was really, really choppy at that point in time. Right here, we see a massive drop that looks like it wants to actually drop through this low and continue lower. So at this point, I'm looking at the 2 minute, and I'm looking at the 5 minute, and I'm looking at the 15 minute. And one thing you see here is we drop through this fib. We have a beautiful TFC and a retest of this 50% with a break of lows. All day, every day, I'm going to take this position, and I'm going to take this for a drop down to lows, and then a potential continuation all the way up to around that 70, 80 point area. So we ended up getting this move, right? And this was a beautiful trade. This put us up $10,000 on the day. And the main thing that we have to focus on here, though, is not just being up $10,000 on the day based on strategy, right? I know a lot of you guys have traded based on strategy, and that's the main thing that you care about. But remember, the mental and the discipline is even more important, extremely important, especially if you're trading with prop firms, right? I've been trading with Take Profit Trader for over a year and a half, 2 years now, and I exclusively trade with just Take Profit Trader. The main reason why is, one, daily payouts, right? I get to take a payout every single day. And so whenever it comes to these prop firms, when it comes to trading with these accounts, you have to choose the prop firm that's actually based on the things that you want. And so for me, I want accounts that allow me to take daily payouts to be able to actually trade it as if it's my live account. So that's the first thing, right? Having that mental capacity for knowing exactly what type of prop firm account you want to be able to have days like this. But the second is when you're actually in the trade itself. Okay, so when you're in the trade itself and you are seeing this extremely slow, extremely choppy price action, and you enter a position, you need to have larger stop losses, right? Typically for me, you guys are going to notice that I like to have around like a 25 point to 30 point stop. I never go above that. But for days like this, I am literally throwing my stop up to around 50 points. So what that means is that you need to drop size, right? You have to drop size, because if you don't, then you're just going to absolutely cook yourself. And so I don't want you to do that. Drop size, have a larger stop loss, and give yourself the ability to breathe in your positions. This will cause you to, even if you're red, you can be calm. And that's the number 3 thing that I want to talk about, is being calm, right? A $10,000 day does not happen by frantically freaking out and trying to find a trade. I know it may seem like it, but a $10,000 day happens when you are able to sit still and relax within your trades. So today, what I want to talk about for you guys, and if you want to have a $10,000 day, if you want to be able to have $20,000 days to go further within your trading and scale, you need to do one thing, and that's called trade with intention. You see, most of the times that we trade, we're trading on autopilot, right? We're just clicking buttons left and right. So if I switch over to a paper trading account here, you can see that a lot of people just do this. They go into their account and they're like, buy setup. You know what? No, we get stopped out of that one. Okay, never mind. Short setup. Over and over again, right? It's like buy setup, short setup. This candle's going red. This is freaking me out. I've got to exit right now. Oh man, this is pulling back. I need to get rid of my profits. Remember, the person who is the calmest is going to win. If I have to relate this to anything, it's like relating it to a sport, right? If you are playing a sport, any sport, who's going to win? The basketball player who's like extremely stressed out during his shots, the golfer who's, freaking out, has this anxiety before he takes his swing. No, the person who's cool, calm, and collected, right? And so for you to be successful, you need to have intentional trading. So what I mean by that is every trade you take, let's say you put on size, let's say you enter this position right here. Your stop loss is below previous candle lows, and your take profit, let's say, is at highs, right? This is just a basic trade off of a VWAP or off of an EMA. Extremely simple. What you need to be doing whenever you're inside of this trade is having the intention the moment that you enter that you are going to be calm, right? That you are going to sit within the loss if you're able to sit within the loss. What this is going to do is it's going to force your brain to, no matter what happens, stay within the exact same parameters that you were in the whole time. Okay. So what I mean by that is, even if this goes red, you sit and you relax and you're calm. I'm going to play a live example of what that looks like right now. Even when you get stopped out, this is what it should look like. It's very simple. This is what I'm looking for. Just to push straight through that order block. One thing that you guys are noticing is we are in the red already, but one thing that you're going to see from me is that no matter how red I am, we're just calm. No matter how red, no matter how green, you just stay calm, right? The number one thing that you can do is just be very, very calm and confident in your trade. And it will help you a lot because yes, you can be seeing a massive drawdown, right? But at the end of the day, one thing that you might know is like, you're in drawdown, yes, but is the position over? No, right? The position's over when you get stopped out. And so you have to sit there and be relaxed in your position. If you're relaxed in your position, then you can very easily just sit and do nothing, right? That's the thing, is like trading with that intention, trading with that calmness is going to cause you to actually focus on what's happening on the charts, right? You're going to focus on, okay, even if I'm going to lose this position, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, this can go up, hit my target, or this can go down and hit my stop loss. Those are the two things that can happen. And the moment that you accept that is the moment that your trading will flip forever. So write this down right now, intentional trading. And every time you take a position, your intention in your head needs to be, I'm going to be calm. I'm going to relax. I'm going to accept whatever reality happens. Don't just go clicking buttons, right? The moment that you stop this, the moment that you stop going, oh man, this just came back to break even, I gotta exit. Like the moment that you stop doing that is the moment that things actually will go your way. But yeah, guys, with that being said, like when it comes to trading prop firms, when it comes to trading and actually putting those reset fees and the eval fees, and you could spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on these fees, and it's stupid, right? Like, it's stupid. I know it's stupid because I've been through it myself. But to get to the point where, for example, last month I had a $50,000 month, 47,000, not 50, but I had a $47,000 month last month. This month it's not over, but we're still already nearing the 30 to 40K mark, which is great. And with that being said, it's really going to be a matter of trading the accounts that matter the most, right? And that's going to be larger prop firm accounts, not the 25Ks. Those don't do anything for you, but it's going to be about trading the larger accounts and being able to take advantage of deals, in my opinion. And this is just like prop firm talk. Taking advantage of deals is going to be extremely important. So for example, Take Profit Trader, I'll put something on the screen right here, has 50% off of all accounts right now. And if you use code SOA, by the way, I've had that code forever because I only trade with TPT. It's not even like a sponsorship thing. Like, I just trade with TPT. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars trading TPT, so I'm only going to talk about them. like I've tried Top Step, they're great. I've tried Lucid, they're great. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say they're not great, but what I will say is if I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars doing something, I probably should say that's the thing I would do if I were you, right? So yeah, deals, right? Take advantage of the deals, take advantage of the prop firm cycle, and that's all you really have to do. Code SOA, 50% off of all accounts right now, so it is a really good idea. And yeah, guys, so today, very important. A $10,000 day looks like intentional trading. It looks like being really smart about your prop firm choice, and it means having the audacity to control your risk during days that are extremely stressful. This video is straight off the cuff. I don't know if this is even going to get any views. I have no idea, but I don't really care. At this point, I'm just here to help as many people as I can, and yeah, that's all. So I'll see you guys all later. Adios, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, if you want more info on prop firms, here you go. If you want more info on like the TPT prop firm and everything, it's going to be on top of the screen. So later, guys. Peace. Goodbye.